నీకు ఫోన్ తెంపనేనా వాటర్ హలో
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ జునేద్. హాయ్. సారీ నిన్న చూసుకోలేదు, వేరే పనిలో నిన్నాను.
అవునా సార్? ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
నాకు నువ్వు మీటింగ్ ఏదేమంటారు మెసేజ్
ఆ.
మధ్యాహ్నం పైన చూసుకున్నా.
అయ్యా, నేను చూసా, వెయిట్ చేశాను సరే అని.
ఒకసారి కాల్ చేయాల్సి ఉన్నది, మెసేజ్ పెట్టి నేను రెస్పాండ్ అవుతుంది, కాల్ చేయాల్సి ఉన్నాను.
ఆ, ఏం బిజీగా ఉంటారేమో అనుకుంటే చేయలేదా?
సార్ ఒక నిమిషం.
ఓకే సార్. నాకు కూడా నిన్న మొబైల్ నిన్ననే తీసుకున్నాను.
యా సో మనం ఎక్కడ డిస్కస్ చేసినాం?
ఫంక్షన్స్ అయిపోయినాయి సార్ నాకు.
ఫంక్షన్స్ అయిపోయినాయి.
ఇప్పుడు జాయింట్స్ డిస్కస్ చేయాలనుకుంటుంది.
జాయిన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలా?
అగ్రిగేట్ ఫంక్షన్స్, లాజికల్, మ్యాథమెటికల్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అవి అయిపోయినాయి.
ఓకే.
బిఫోర్ ఎస్టర్డే మనం డేట్ ఫంక్షన్ డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నాం.
ఓకే ఓకే. See my screen now.
Yeah.
సో అంటే ఏదో సీక్వెల్ స్ట్రక్ అయినట్టుంది.
అదే వర్క్ షేర్ అంటుంది, స్ట్రక్ అయిందా? స్ట్రక్ అయినట్టుంది సార్, అది నిలబడినట్టు.
వస్తుంది, కనిపిస్తుందా?
ఇప్పుడు
విండో ఓపెన్ చేసింది,
కనిపిస్తుంది.
మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు నేను రాసేది కనిపిస్తుందా అక్కడ?
ఇంకా కనిపించలేదు సార్, ఓపు ఎంటీగా కనిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, కనిపిస్తుంది.
మనం క్రియేట్ చేసిన డేటాబేస్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కదా
సార్?
నేను క్రియేట్ చేసిన డేటాబేస్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కదా.
ప్రాక్టీస్ అండి, మనం ఆల్రెడీ ఉండింది తీసుకున్నాం సార్, అది ఈఎంపీ అనేది.
ఓకే.
సార్ ఇది ఇప్పుడు నల్ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, ఇది కాలంలో మనం అప్డేట్ చేయాలంటే అప్డేట్ ఫంక్షన్ రాస్తాము, కమాండ్, అప్డేట్ కమాండ్. ఇన్ కేస్ ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆల్టర్ కమాండ్ యూజ్ చేసేసి కొత్త న్యూ కాలం యాడ్ చేస్తాము అంటే అప్పుడు న్యూ కాలంలో అన్ని నల్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి సార్.
అవును.
అంటే మనం ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని అప్డేట్ చేయాలంటే సింగిల్ వాల్యూ అయితే డైరెక్ట్ గా అప్డేట్ అని ఇచ్చేసి వాల్యూ సెట్ ఇచ్చేస్తాము, అది అన్నిటికీ అప్డేట్ అవుతుంది.
సింగిల్ వాల్యూ చేయాలంటే
అంటే ఇండివిజువల్ గా ఒక్కొక్క వాల్యూ కాకుండా, అంటే ఈచ్ వాల్యూ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంది కదా.
ఓకే, ఈచ్ వాల్యూకి అంటే ఈచ్ రో లో డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూ అప్డేట్ చేయాలి. ఈచ్ రో, ఈచ్ రికార్డ్ కి,
ఈచ్ రికార్డ్ అంటే ఇంకా ఇండివిజువల్ గా చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాల్సిందేనా సార్ అది?
ఇండివిజువల్ గా చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాల్సింది. అప్పుడు నీకు ఈచ్ రో డిఫరెంట్ కావాలన్నప్పుడు ఇండివిజువల్ గా చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి. లేదు నీ దగ్గర ఒక లాజిక్ ఉంది అనుకుంటే, ఎలాగంటే ఇప్పుడు జాబ్ క్లర్క్ ఉంది, క్లర్క్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి అందరికి ఒక వాల్యూ రావాలి, లేదు సేల్స్ మ్యాన్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ ఒక వాల్యూ రావాలి, మేనేజర్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ ఒక వాల్యూ రావాలి అనుకో. సో నీ దగ్గర లాజిక్ ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ ఉంది. సో నువ్వు ఆ లాజిక్ అప్లై చేసి అప్డేట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ రాయొచ్చు. అప్పుడు ఒక అప్డేట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అయిపోద్ది ఆ లాజిక్ తో. సో అప్పుడు కే స్టేట్మెంట్ రాసి మనం రాసామంటే సో మొత్తం ఒక క్వెరీలో అయిపోతుంది.
ఎస్టర్డే చేశాను అది కొంచెం, అంటే ఒక న్యూ కాలం యాడ్ చేస్తే అన్ని నల్ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు ఈచ్ రికార్డు డిఫరెంట్ అంటే
Hmm.
ఇండివిజువల్ గా చేసుకుంటూ పోవాల్సిందే అంతే కదా సార్?
అవును.
ఓకే.
ఒక లాజిక్ ఏమన్నా ఉంది అంటే రాయొచ్చు. లేదు ఇప్పుడు సేల్స్ మెన్ లో కూడా నీకు డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ రావాలా, నా ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ ఏం ఫాలో అవ్వట్లేదు, సో మనం జస్ట్ ర్యాండమ్ గా ఇవ్వాలి అన్నప్పుడు ఇండివిజువల్ స్టేట్మెంట్ రాసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి. సో వీ కెన్ గో బై ఇదర్ ఎంప్లాయీ నంబర్ ఆర్ నేమ్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్.
అంటే ఓకే.
లేదు ఇంకొక కాలంలో ఏమై వాళ్ళ శాలరీ ఎంత ఉంటే ఆ హాఫ్ అమౌంట్ ఎంత అదే ఆ కాలంలో అప్డేట్ చేయాలి అనుకో, అలా అది జస్ట్ సింపుల్ ఒక లైన్ రాసేయచ్చు. అప్డేట్ టేబుల్ సెట్ వచ్చి శాలరీ బై 2 ఇచ్చేసి రన్ చేసినామంటే రికార్డ్స్ మొత్తం శాలరీ బై 2 అనేది అప్డేట్ అయిపోతుంది.
ఓకే. వాల్యూ అనేది ఆ శాలరీలో హాఫ్ అనేది
శాలరీ వాళ్ళ శాలరీ ఎంత ఉందో హాఫ్ వాల్యూ కొత్త కాలంలో అప్డేట్ అయిపోతుంది.
ఓకే.
అలాగా.
ఓకే.
సో మన దగ్గర ఏమైనా పర్టికులర్ లాజిక్ ఉంది అంటే సింగిల్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లో రాయొచ్చు.
లేదంటే
సో
ఇండివిజువల్
లాజిక్ ఏం లేదు అన్నప్పుడు జస్ట్ ర్యాండమ్ థింగ్స్ అంటే ఇండివిజువల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే.
సో ఫంక్షన్స్ కూడా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసామా?
ఫంక్షన్స్ చేయలేదు సార్, మీరు చేస్తారు.
ఓకే. Okay, so let's talk about joins. Okay, so joins, they are just used to get data from one or more tables.
Okay.
They are just used to get data from multiple tables. That's it.
Okay.
Join means okay. So if you write a query like this, select star from a table, so you are getting data from only one table.
Yeah.
So if you want to get data from another table, so you'll not be able to get that. See, suppose I want to get data from department table, so I have to write another select statement. But I'll not be able to see the data of two tables in one query, like in one go, right? So I'll get two different data sets. If I execute both of them, I'm getting two different data sets. But if I want to get the data in one data set, that is not possible without joins. Okay. In this case, if we just use join, any type of join, okay, so we will be able to get data from both the tables. Okay. Joins are nothing but they're just used to get data from two tables. That's it. Okay. So in joins we have multiple types. One is inner, left, right, outer. And cross join. Okay. So one is inner join. Okay. So these things we call them as outer joins. Okay.
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay. So these three things we call them as outer joins. So one is left outer join, another one is right outer join, and the third one is full outer join. Okay. But in short, we can just call them as left join, right join, and outer join. So while writing the names, also like while using those inquiries, also you can just write left join instead of left outer join.
Both
that
are
doesn't matter. Yeah, both are same.
Okay.
So let's talk about inner join here. So inner join just will give you the matching records from both the tables.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you know they are matching? Like how will it compare whether it is both the records are matching, like both the values are matching or not? Okay. So in both the tables, like in whatever the tables we are trying to do a join, there should be a common column. So
Yes.
based on one common column or one or more common columns also we can join. Okay, but at least there should be one common column in both the tables. On that common column only we will try to compare. We'll try to do a join. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. So now I'm trying to join employee table and department table here. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you see here, so in both the tables, the department number column is common.
Common.
Okay. That means they serve the same purpose. Right. So this number of the 30 also what? It gives you the department number, and here also it gives the 20. If you consider some 20 random value, it also gives the random department number only. Okay.
Yeah.
So in some cases the column names might differ. Here the column name is DEPTNO. Okay. Here they can keep some other name. Okay. Department serial or something. Okay. But the both columns serve the same function, right?
Okay.
They are just a serial number for the department names. Even though the column numbers are same, different column names are different, they both serve the same purpose, right? So they are just a serial number to the department name.
Okay.
So here also 10 is what? A serial name to the department name, right? Here also these these numbers in department number column serve the same purpose.
Yeah.
So we can, even though the column names are different, so we will be able to join them.
Yeah. Okay.
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 And one more thing. So the column, the data types should also be same for the common columns to be able to join.
Okay.
So let's suppose department number is integer here, and in department table it is some varchar. Okay. So in that case, you may not be able to join. Okay. So you have to convert these numbers into integer there.
Okay.
Or this department number to varchar. So then only you will be able to perform the join condition. Okay. Both the common columns in both the tables should have the same data type.
Same data.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how we can join. Let's start from first. You have to take left table. Okay. So what are the table you give in the first place will be considered as left table. Okay.
Okay.
And you have to write the keyword in join. And the table name which you want to join with the EMP table, that is the EPT. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how we can join both the tables. Now, as I said, so we have to join both the tables on a common column. Okay. So you have to write that on which columns you are going to join. So you have to specify that. So from EMP table, I am taking department number. Okay, this is the common column, right? In the employee table equals to DEPT table department number. Okay. So this is how this is the syntax, like primary basic syntax for joins. So you should give you should first give the table name, so which you want to consider as a left table, and inner join keyword, and then the table name which you want to join with the other table. And you have to give the on condition on which columns you want to join the both tables. So you have to give that condition too. Okay. So now what will happen is, so it will check for the department numbers. Okay, it has different department. EMP table has different department numbers, right?
Yeah.
So it has 20, 30, 10, right? So it will check for those department numbers whether these numbers are available in department number in the other table also. Okay. So this is the DPD table which we wanted to join to EMP table, right?
Yeah.
So it will first look up for these values here. Okay. So it will check for whether 20 is available there or not, and 30 is available there or not. It will check for 10. Okay. It will check for these values in these table. Okay.
Okay.
It will not check for department table values in employee table. It will check for employee table values in department table.
Okay.
Okay. Because first you have given EMP, right?
Yeah.
The first table you have considered is EMP, and you want to join DEPT table to EMP table. So it will consider these values and check in department table. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what values of employee table are available in department table.
Yeah.
So we have got a lot of things. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever the department numbers available in employee table, all are available in department table.
Department table.
So that means it gives only whatever the thing is matching. Okay. So 20 is matching. It has given 20. Okay.
Yeah.
And 30 also has also a match. It has given 30. So and here if you see, but the department table is having the other one also 40.
40.
But we don't see 40 anywhere here.
Yeah.
But we have got all the records from EMP table also. The EMP table has had 14 records. All the 14 records we have got. Okay. All the 14 records had matching values in department table. So it has given all the columns. I mean,
Okay.
all the matching values. If you see here, so both the data sets are combined here. So from employee number to this department number, this is employee table columns, and from here to here, this is department table columns. Okay. So we have got everything in as one data set. So earlier we were, so it was not possible with this query, right?
Yeah.
So now we are able to get everything in one query as a one data set.
Okay. Using.
So here one more thing is, so we will be able to select whatever column. So this is the full data set because I have considered star here. Star means it will consider everything. So since we have two tables, okay, it will consider columns of both the tables.
Okay.
And it will
Specified
display.
columns.
Not specified columns. I have taken star here, right? Star means all columns.
Yeah.
It will consider
Instead of star,
columns from both the tables.
Mm.
Even though there are duplicates, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Mm.
It will show all the columns there. Okay. So and one more thing is, so here we have used EMP dot and DEPT dot.
Yeah,
So
table,
why is that?
that's table name.
So since we have to give the names of common columns from both the tables, so we have to specify them. From which table this department number is coming, and from which table this department number is coming.
Yeah.
So we have to give that thing. We have to particularly specify that.
Yeah.
So from which table this column is coming. Okay. So that's why we have taken the table name also before the column name. Okay. So we can do this in another way also, like by using alias names, because this is a big name, right? So you might get confused. So suppose this table name is small here. Okay. So it is very easy in the query. It is not very confusing. Let's say your table name is very big, you know, some 50 characters. You cannot write 50 characters and dot some small name column name. So that will be very confusing. No?
Yeah.
So the query will work, but it will be confusing.
Yes.
Okay. Just to make it fair, look fair. So we will just use alias names for the tables also. Okay. So earlier we have been using column names. I mean alias names for columns only. Now we can use alias names for tables also. Like, you know, in fact, for any object in the SQL Server, you can use alias name. Either it might be column, table, function, SP, or anything. you can use
Okay.
alias names.
Okay.
Okay. So for EMP, I'm giving alias name as E.
Okay.
If we for ED department table, I'm giving as D. Okay. Now instead of
E dot.
EMP, I can just give E. And
Yeah.
instead of DEPT, I can just give D here. Okay.
Okay.
So this might, so whenever you have no big table names, so this will look good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there will be no confusing with on the table names and column names. And it will, I mean, it is pretty useful whenever you're using multiple tables to join, not only two tables. When you're trying to join multiple tables, this will be very handy. Okay. And here, so if you see in my data set, so I have two department numbers, right? I have two department numbers. I don't want two department numbers. I just want only one.
Yeah.
So in that case, I have to write the desired column names. I have to write the desired column names manually. So if I take star, I'll get all the columns. If I want particular columns, I have to write them. Okay.
Okay.
So let's suppose I want EMP name. So EMP name is not a duplicate column, right? It is a singular, it is only one column is there named EMP number, right? So we can just give EMP number like this. Okay. And E name is also not a duplicate one. So I can just write that. So when coming to DPT number, so it has a duplicate column, right?
Yeah.
So if I write duplicate column here like this and try to execute this, I will get this error. Remember this error, ambiguous column.
Name, department number. Okay.
Ambiguous column. The ambiguous means there's a duplicate column. There are like, more than one column is there. With the same name.
With the same name.
With the same name, there is
Another
more than one column.
Hmm.
So means like, we know, right? So EMP number, EMP table is also having the department number and EPT table also having the department number. So while selecting that column, that common column in the select statement, okay.
Yeah.
So you have to specify from which table you want to consider that department number.
Okay.
Whether you want to take it from EMP table, or you want to take it from department table. Okay. So if I want to take it from department table, you can just write the alias name of the department table and D dot like this.
Okay.
Now it will consider this department number from department table. Or if you want to consider the department column from employee table, you can just write E dot.
Okay. In case of column names are in case different column names.
See, column names are different. Yeah, that will not cause an issue. We call column names are different, right? So if you see, so there might be something called EMP number, the department number, department table also. Let's say there's no. So here it is EMP number. In the department table, it can be employee number. Instead of EMP number, the name can be employee number.
Okay.
But both the values serve the same function. That is the ID for an employee.
Okay.
Right? But column names are different.
Yeah.
So you can give any column name. So you can give EMP number or employee name. Okay, so when you write EMP number and if you execute this, so you will not get any error. Okay. Because the column name is different in the other table.
Yeah.
Only if the column name
error will not arise.
Yeah, ambiguous error will not come. So only when the column names are same, only that time, so you will get that ambiguous error. Yeah. That time you have to specify from which column you want to take that particular column. Okay. 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 So like this, instead of taking star, you can take whatever the columns you want precisely. Okay. Okay. So instead of going for star, we can take whatever the columns we need particularly. So you say I got I've taken only considered only 3 columns and I got all those 3 columns only, particularly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So clear about inner joins?
Yeah.
So inner join will give you only the matching records. Okay. So how does it work is, so whenever you do a join based on a particular column, okay, so it will check for the 20 in this department table here. Okay.
Yeah.
The 20 is available, it will pick the whole record and display these values.
Okay.
Okay. And next, whenever it goes to 30, it will check for 30 again. Again, if there is 20, it will check for again 20 again. Okay, like that. Okay. It will kind of check for all the values in the other table.
Yeah.
If the values is matched, it will pick this record from the other table. If the values doesn't match, it will give you what? Null.
Null.
Yeah. Instead of picking the values, it will give you null.
Okay.
So let's see in what cases we get null. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to left join now. Okay. So left join also does give the data from 2 tables, okay, or multiple tables. But the thing is, the main thing is it will consider all the records from the left table. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter whether the matches are there or not in the left table. Okay.
Oh.
But it will give all the records from left table. Okay. So for suppose in inner join, instead of EMP first, if I had taken DEPT first and EMP second, okay.
Yeah.
Like this. So we have got all the records from DEPT table, department table first, right? But you don't see 40 anywhere here. Why? Because even though if I have considered the department table first, it didn't consider the record with the department number 40. Why? Because 40 doesn't have a match in the employee table.
Okay. Yeah.
40 doesn't have a match in employee table.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't see anywhere 40 here.
Yeah.
Only because 20 has a match in employee table, it is showing up the values.
Yeah.
Right. But if you want 40 also to be shown here, okay.
Yeah.
So you can use left join here. Why? Because left join will give all the records from left table. Whether it has a match or not, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So first it will consider all the all the records from left table. It will check for the match. If it has a match, it will display the value. If it doesn't have a match, it will just display null.
Okay.
Let's try left join. So
From the left side table, it will show all
whatever
the
the table you write first, that will be considered as a left table.
Okay.
So whatever the table you write second, that will be right table. Okay.
Okay.
So in left join, we will be getting all the records from left table.
So
and the matching records from the right
from
table.
the right side. Oh.
Yep. So if you see here, since 10 department number has a match 3 times, so it has given 3 records for department number 10, right? So if you see, let's see. See, we have this 10 from department table is having matches 3 times. It will match with 3 times, right? 1 is first and second and third, right? It has 3 matches.
Yeah.
So it will give you 3 records. for each match. Okay. For each match, there will be a record. Right? That's why we have 3 records here. Same case for 20. So 20 is having 5 matches. So for each match, we have a record here.
Okay.
Like that. But when coming to 40 doesn't have a match.
Yeah, it will give a null value.
So it has given null values everywhere. So wherever it has displayed the columns from the right table, all those columns will be null.
Okay.
But so whenever there is a match, so wherever it has displayed the columns from right table, so it will show the values.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the basic point here is, so even though there is no match from the right table, so it will display all the records from left table.
Left side. Left table.
Yeah. Yeah. Since 40 doesn't have a match, so all the records from right table, all the values for all the columns from right table are showing null here.
Okay.
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 So for right join, this is vice versa.
Yeah.
So in right join, so it will display all the records from right table and matching records from left table. Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever the records doesn't match with the right table, so it
It will
will give nulls for left table columns. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So we will do one thing. So we'll just add a record in the EMP table.
Or we need to exchange that EMP table.
Exchange also would work, but since we have explained the previous example in the same order, we will explain this in the same order. See the employee table. We have some 16 records here. So we have added these 2 records. Okay. So we have added John and Stephen with department numbers 50 and 60. Let's see. So if you see here, for all the department numbers with numbers 10 to 30, 10, 20, 30 are all having matches
Yeah.
in the department table. So we have got values for all the tables, I mean all the columns in the left table. But if you see the newly added column, the newly added rows, so which are having the department numbers as 50 and 60, right? So 50 and 60 doesn't have a match in department table.
Yeah.
So they are coming as
in
nulls. Okay, so it has displayed all the records from
right side
table.
table. Yeah.
All the records from right side table and the matching records.
Okay.
Only the matching records
only,
from
no?
left table.
Okay.
And whatever
what
doesn't have a match in left table, so those things will be displayed as null.
Okay. What about 40? I think it's in department table, no, sir?
Yes, it is in 14 department table, right?
Okay. Okay.
So if you do a left join, so now the 40 will come. Because why? Because it has to display all the columns from left table.
From left table. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't has to display all the columns from right table. In the left join, it has to display all the columns from all the records from left table.
Yeah. Okay.
So left table is, so that's why we have got 40.
Yeah.
So from right table, so whenever we do a right join, doesn't has to display all the columns from left table. It has to display all the columns from right table.
Okay.
So earlier we haven't got these two records.
Yeah.
We did a left join, right?
Yeah.
Stephen and John and Stephen didn't come.
Yeah.
So, but when we are doing a right join, John and Stephen will come and there is no matching record for it. So that's why we have null position.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have one more thing called auto join.
Yeah.
So how this will work is,
It
will take all the records from left table and all the records from right table.
Right.
So if it is a match, it will show you in one record. The records from left table, if they doesn't have a match, it will show none. If the records from right table doesn't have a match in left table, the left columns will be shown as null. Okay.
Yeah.
So simply to say, so it will kind of display all the records from left join and all the records from right join also. Okay. So it will combine these two data sets with a union again. Okay. So what is the join?
Full or outer? We can write full also, no? Both are.
It is not considering outer join. We have to write full outer join.
Okay.
So till here, if you see, so it has given all the matching records.
Yeah, from the left table.
It is an inner join.
Yeah.
Right. So whatever the result we get when we do the inner join, this is the one. This is the above result. Okay?
Yeah.
So whenever we do a left join, okay, so we will get an extra record. That is the 40 department table, right?
Yeah.
So along with the inner join columns, so you have got this thing also. Okay. And when we do a right join, so we get these two columns extra along with the inner join, right? Along with the matching records, we will get the unmatched records from right table also, right?
Okay.
So that's what
but it's a combination of both left and right.
Yes.
It will give a result.
Yeah. So, but since the inner join, I mean, the matching records set is same, okay, it will display only once. Okay. Yeah. So we have got the unmatched record from left table, and we have got the unmatched records from right side table. So it has given everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, coming to cross join. So it doesn't matter whether it has a match or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Cross join does not require a join condition basically. Let's see. So how many records you've got? So you can see that number here. Okay.
64.
So whenever, so this is something we can remember. So whenever you see something called query executed successfully, that
Yeah.
means you have got some result set. Where if it has
Okay.
some data, it will show the data. If it doesn't
Okay.
get any data, it will show empty, but still it will say query executed successfully.
Okay.
So whenever the query is failed, so it doesn't show that. Okay.
Okay.
And this is the server which you are connected to. So if you see mine is TR70MYZY2 something. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that is the server which we are connected to, and this is the username which I
Okay.
have logged in this. Okay. So I'm using Windows authentication. That means whatever the username and password you use to log in to your laptop, the same username will be considered.
Okay.
So this is the username, and this is the database which you are right now in.
Which you have,
This is how much time it took to execute the query.
okay.
So the query just executed in a Jiffy, right? It didn't
Yeah.
take much time. So within 1 second only, we have got the results.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the query duration, and this is how many records are displayed. How many
Okay.
records you've got as an output.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can see the number of records here.
There, you had changed the alias name. That doesn't affect, no?
Since the column names are same,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So only the problem comes is when we have different column names. So because alias in this table, that column name will not be there, right?
Yeah.
So that time it will be. Okay. So yeah, coming to cross join. So if you see here, we have got 64 records. So
Yeah.
So how many records we have in employee tables? We have around 16, right? And how many records we have in food and department table? 4.
In department, we have 4.
So how did we get 16?
64.
Yeah. So that's why it will just, what it will do is it will match every record in employee table. Whatever the table is first. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will match this first record in department table with every record in employee table.
Okay.
It doesn't matter since we haven't given the joining condition also.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the joining condition. Whatever we give after the on keyword, okay. This is what we call as joining condition.
Okay.
Okay. This is the joining condition for these two tables. Okay. So cross join, so it will match this first record in department table with all the 10 records in employee table.
Okay.
So the same way it will repeat. So 20 it will match with all records. For 30 it will match with all records. So the outcome, how many records you are going to put, so that you can tell by the numbers, like how you use 16 to 64. Like we have 16 records in employee and 4 records in DP table, right? 4 into 16, 64 records in employee.
Each record will compare with
Each record in left table
will be
We
matched
compare
with, not
uh,
compared, it will be matched with each record in the right table.
right side table. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Uh,
read out here.
no, sir. Okay.
So only in some rare cases we will get to use the join, some weird scenarios.
Okay.
Just to keep a note, so you can just remember that you don't have to give any condition. Just you have to write cross join. That's it.
Mhm.
Discuss about the set operators.
Yes, sir. We have discussed union all except
We are good,
intersection.
right? So the
Intersect.
between,
Oh yeah, yeah, operators. No?
yes.
We had discussed. We left with maybe few operators only.
What are they?
I think discuss like also. Okay.
So the greater than things greater than or equal to, not equal to.
Comparison operators. Yeah, we discussed those also.
Yeah.
And in and or not. Yeah, these are all we have discussed. Which one?
So this is about
Yeah,
joins.
completed, sir. That
Yeah.
operators also.
Fine. So these are different types of joins. Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of practice with the basic tables first. Okay.
Okay.
So change the table names or the column names, take different. So
Okay.
here I've taken same column names, right? So try to give different column names in the tables.
Okay.
And try to give different data types also for in both the tables.
Yeah.
So better you consider an integers, I mean numbers, and then make it as varchar in one table and make it integer in one table. And here in the joining condition, you have to convert the one of the table name, one of the column name to other columns data type. Okay, you have to convert this data type of this column name or to this the data type of this column. Okay.
Okay.
So here you have to write the cast condition. The cast and convert.
Cast and convert.
So using those two conversion functions in the joining condition, you can specify here, like this. You can write cast.
If two columns are different data types.
Yeah. Try to join the two tables which are having two common columns, but different data types.
Different data. Okay.
Okay. And one more case is try to join two different, with two different column names. Here I have joined with same column names, right? So try to join with, so in one table instead of department number only, you take some different name.
Okay.
Okay.
But the column content should be same. Okay.
Yeah. The column purpose should serve the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise, if the columns purpose doesn't serve the name, so it won't match. The commission might also, something like, the same, it will also give the same numbers, 20, 30, 40, right? So the commission can be same numbers. If I join the department number with commission, so I will not get anything. So I might get the result, okay?
Okay.
But they might not be
sorry,
accurate.
I didn't get that, sir.
See, the same numbers, right? The department number also has numbers and the commission also has numbers.
Yeah.
The salary also has numbers, right?
Yeah.
So, but why am I joining only with department number?
It's a common.
Yeah, it's a common name, but the department number here and the department number here serve the same purpose. Okay. What? They identify the department names, right? Those department numbers identify the department names. So they serve the same purpose. That's why I've taken these two columns.
Okay.
But I can join it on commission also, right? So they are also integers, or I can join it on salary. So this is also a number and this is also a number.
Okay.
So I may join, okay? So
Yeah.
let's say some person is having salary as 40
Okay.
by mistake,
Okay.
okay? And some other person is having salary as 30.
Okay.
So I will get a match, right? So if I
yeah.
join it on salary, I'll get a match for 30 and 40,
Yeah.
right? I will get the result.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I will not get the result, I'll get the result. If I do inner join, I'll get the result. But the result will not be
remaining
accurate.
will also doesn't match, no? Then
Yeah,
result,
remaining. So I'm talking about the matching ones, okay?
yeah.
So I'll get the result because I've got the match. 30 and 40 are there in salary column.
In salary.
I'll get the match, but the data set will not be accurate, right?
Yeah. Result
The
will
data
be
set will not be accurate.
Yeah.
See, for here the salary, for him the salary might be 40. Okay.
Yeah.
For this clerk person, the salary might be 40.
Yeah.
But the department name is 10.
Yeah.
So since we have joined on salary columns, it will join with 40 and 40. So he comes under operations. But what is his actual department? 10, which is accounting. Right?
Yes.
So which is not correct.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Even though the column names are different, they should serve the same purpose.
Okay. So we must be.
Yeah, you should know the business also. Like, in real time, you should get to know the business also. Like, like with this column, can I join with the other table? I mean, in the other table, do I have the same column which is serving the same purpose or not?
Okay. So we need to.
Yeah, we need to investigate, or we need to explore the data first.
Okay.
So the column names may be in the there might not be big change, just a small change. Like here we have DEPT number. In the other table we might have some department serial number kind. The column name might be department serial number, like that.
Okay.
But this both serve the same purpose.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, we can join. So, but we should not go for the wrong column. Like, instead of going for the department serial number, we should not go for salary, just because they both are numbers.
Even though the result will come, but result will not be accurate.
Yes.
Wrong result set will come.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will get the wrong results.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before giving the common column, we need to check before giving that. Okay.
Yeah. So, whenever you join in two columns, okay, just check the data. So just take some sample records, okay. So check the columns and check the data. So how the data is there, how the data is in employee table. Okay. So you can check for, so usually the common columns would be some kind of IDs. Okay. Like, the employee number is also ID here, the manager name is also ID here. Okay. So these are some kind of the unique things, right? So we'll have only one employee number, one name, and one manager, right?
Yeah.
But the salaries might be same for all the people or most of the people, or for a group of people, the salaries might be same, like that. So we can just go by employee name or employee number, or this kind of department. If you want department details, we can just go by department numbers, like that. Okay. So you can check in the department table also if you have the some similar kind of columns are there or not. So you can check like that. Okay. You can just take the data from two tables and compare, and you only will be able to decide which column I have to take for joining condition.
Go through that.
Take for joining condition. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that. So first you have to go through the data there.
Okay.
Then only you should decide. So which column I should take for what? Join. Yeah. So we have something called ranking functions.
window functions అయితే.
Yes. So we call them as, in the general, we call them as ranking functions. We have row number, rank, dense rank.
Okay.
So we'll discuss about this in tomorrow class. Okay.
Okay.
So we kind of practice these things today.
Yeah.
So if you have any doubts on joins, because joins is
No.
very important topic,
Okay.
you must should practice it. Okay.
Okay.
So because we'll be using this everywhere. Without joins, there are no projects.
Okay.
Okay. Joins are the main concept here. Okay. You should be well versed with that. We kind of practice with the basic tables now. Okay.
Yeah.
And try to join on different conditions.
Okay.
And if you get any doubts, okay, we'll discuss in tomorrow class. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.